hello. What's hello in Dutch?
Oh, are you ready? I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
Hallo.
Okay, I think I got it. Hello. Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis B. Bevels. The P today stands for Premiere of Holland Series 2.
Oh my gosh, can you believe it? We are back in the Netherlands.
We are back in the Netherlands.
Did you know that Holland is one of the something in the Netherlands?
No.
So Netherlands and Holland's kind of the same thing, but the Netherlands is more than just Holland. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
I've been to the Netherlands.
I know. You told me all the cars they like to drive into the river.
That's what I think. But
Yeah.
only
When they're parking. Because parking is hard. When you had to take your driver's license test, did they make you park?
Okay, no. But when I was done, I was like, what about parallel parking? And they were like, oh yeah, let's go do that. So like if I hadn't have said anything, but I'm kind of good at that. So there's 2 poles you got to go through.
Well, and it's so important. You got to Pokemon go to the polls.
Have you seen that Pokemon Plant Gay on TikTok?
Mm-mm.
He's one of those that's got a deep voice. You know when sometimes men have deep voices, but they don't look old?
Yeah. Speaking of Pokemon, can I tell you this? I had such I had a very cute experience with my nephew, one of my nephews. Jude boy, he's 8? He's around that. Anywhere from 6 to 15. He's a good artist, because my twin brother is a very good artist. And as you could tell by my paint, I mean, clearly it runs in the family. But that also runs in the family, IBS. We have this giant blank canvas that is hanging in our dining room, living room area. Curtis bought it at like a thrift shop, and it was like a really ugly painting. So he painted over it like complete white so that we could
I
paint
didn't
over
know
it
that.
again.
I thought it was just a white canvas.
No, he found this like really ugly, awful painting. It was a huge canvas. It was so cheap. It was cheaper than buying a brand new canvas.
Well, that's fabulous.
Right? I think it was like a Picasso or something. But anyway, so we painted over it. We thought like, oh, what if we get Jude to draw us a picture, right? Like a cute little 8 to 9 to maybe 12-year-old drawing. I honestly don't know. I FaceTimed him because that's what kids do, because they have to see your face because of COVID. And I was like, hey, will you draw us a picture and we're going to project it onto the canvas and we're going to paint it on the canvas? And he's like, okay. I was like, I'll pay you. And he goes, so I was like, but I need you to draw me something that we will want in our apartment. Like, so no like TV characters or movies, because we watch different movies. You know, he hates Drop Dead Diva, okay? He's never even given it a chance. But, she died and she came back in another body and she found out she had to love herself.
Well, I've been talking to him. I think he needs to give it another try.
Well, you just really can't talk to 15-year-olds these days, or 6-year-olds. Honestly, I'm still not sure.
So I think he's 9.
He's like, okay, can you send me pictures of your dog? So I send him multiple pictures of JB, because I have those ready to go. I do have to have that legally, as a dog owner, you are supposed to have those pictures available. 5 minutes later, he sends me all of these colored, fully done drawings of Pokemon creatures. Characters. And he's like, did you get them? Yeah, Jude, you clearly didn't just draw those. He's like, yeah, I did. And then he sends me a text, and he's like, hey, Uncle Drew. He can't say it's ours, because, that's what...
Oh, so he is 15.
He may be 4. I don't know. What if I draw you one picture for $100, and then I draw you a second picture for $17?
So he needs to buy something that's $117.
So I was like, nope, that's not how this works. I need you to draw me what I'm asking you to draw me.
Just draw JP.
And I was like, honestly, take your time. Like, take your time. I'm no rush. 10 minutes later, he clearly rushed. He sent me a picture. It's adorable. Can I show y'all? I'm going to have to get my phone out. Hang on.
Your phone's in your...
It's in my fanny pack. It's my fanny pack. Which we do say in America. We do say fanny pack.
Well, it's in the UK.
I know. They say vagina pack. So you've seen JB, right? You know what she looks like?
Yeah, I know what she looks like.
Okay. So it's like that. Oh, that's me naked.
I didn't see it.
You did?
I didn't know what I didn't see. I just saw flesh. I didn't see I didn't see any details.
Okay. You've seen it before. I don't know why I would say that.
Yeah.
We've been drunk.
Oh, that is really
Isn't that
cute. Yeah.
I don't know that it was worth $100, but no, I love it.
No,
it's so good for an.
Did the other kids get jealous?
6-year-old. Yeah, actually, as soon as I told Jude that I pay him $100, like we hung up from the FaceTime, and then Max, his older brother.
Max is Daddy Pig.
Daddy Pig, yes. Daddy Pig texted me and he goes, "Hey, Uncle Drew, just want to remind you, my birthday's in a few days." And I was like, "I know, dude. It's the same exact day as Curtis's birthday, and we've already ordered your present. Don't worry." Like, I knew that's why. He goes, "Oh, thanks." And then he sent me a text like 30 seconds later. "Oh, yeah, tell Curtis happy birthday." I should have called him and been like, "What'd you order him?"
These kids are crazy, but you know what? Not as crazy
Oh, thank you. Good
as
transition.
these queens coming in to RuPaul's Drag Race. Holland Series 2. Now, we are a couple weeks late, so we're going to double up. We're just going to get to know these queens fast and furious, like my favorite movie franchise.
Gorgeous. Oh, rest in peace, Paul Downs. Wait, who's it?
Yeah, Paul Downs. Paul W. Downs.
I'm excited. Can I say this? If we have any Dutch people watching, and by that I mean Nikki Tutorials, when we did Drag Race España, it was very clear that like, oh wait, we did speak that language because I've been to Barcelona, so I was able to say a lot of Spanish words and a lot of, it could represent the culture because I hadn't been to Barcelona, but we didn't really do that for Holland the first season. So if you would like to leave comments of like your favorite Dutch words or Dutch traditions you'd like us to really embrace totally and fully, it's something I did very easily with Barcelona. Like, even though it's been a while since I've been there, I was still able to like recreate the
Now, Darby,
culture
I've been to Amsterdam.
but I've been to Barcelona, so it's like that. So tell us about, what are things about Holland that really turn you on?
And in the meantime, let's meet these queens. First up was Reggie B. Do we want to look at the outfits?
Yes. I'm sorry. Oh, I put it in my vagina pack. Hang on. Do not look. I cannot show you my butthole again today.
I didn't see
You
details.
get once a day. I always forget that on Drag Race Fandom, Camp Wanakiki's on there. Like, you have your own little bio.
Yeah, that's crazy.
cute.
What does it say? Never seen again. She had a pink reveal moment.
Okay, can I re-say this though? The reveal moment was she walked out holding these pink little strips of fabric and then she ripped them off, which they may have been attached to the bodysuit, but her hands stayed there the whole time. So it looked like she was just carrying them to her side and she's like, "Don't need these anymore."
Well, I wonder if she like had to do it a couple times.
What do you need, babe? Oh.
Nice.
Thank you. Bye. Good thing he has that big fat. Okay, the reveal was silly.
It was fine.
It was
It was fine. Up next, Ivy.
Well, wait, what do we think of her look?
It was fine. We learned that she is relatively new to drag, so this
She's
makes
Abby
sense.
OMG's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, but it's good. She's good.
He's a cute boy, and I think that provides him
she's-
a lot of confidence.
And confidence is half the battle,
Yeah.
says Demi Lovato. And vegan cookies. She loves vegan cookies. Vegan cookies. They love vegan cookies. Thank you. I've already said this, right? I saw this thing on Twitter that I thought was so important, so I'm just going to remind you, and it's changed my life. Well, not changed my life, it's not about me. It's helped me better other people's lives by not being an asshole. But like when you get a pronoun wrong, instead of apologizing, you say thank you, and you correct it. Because if you apologize, you're making them like validate you.
Yeah,
Isn't that nice?
It's like with any
I
mistake.
think that's so smart.
Yeah, it's very good.
Well, no, I do like apologies. When you make mistakes, you have to say you're sorry.
No, but like when you misgender someone, or like when you pronounce someone's name wrong, or something like those kinds of mistakes.
Well, if you pronounce their name wrong, that's their parents' fault. That's not your fault.
Oh yeah, well unless they don't have parents, and then you just unleash their trauma.
Oh my God, it's like Annie. What if little orphan Annie is actually Ani, and we've been saying it wrong this whole time?
It's Ani DeFranco.
Oh no!
Ivy Elise is next. Now she is the third.
Same family.
Yes, Abby and our winner Envy Peru.
Yes, she's from the House of Peruvians.
She's from the House of Peru, and she came in with mermaid vibes. I like this. I think this is really pretty.
I thought it was beautiful.
Yes.
And I love, because, we've said in the past that I don't love an Ursula moment. I think it's overdone. I also don't like an Ariel moment. I think it's overdone. She kind of combined the two in a way that was beautiful.
This is like her own thing, because they said they're not really like family. They're like mermaids, the Perus. So she's a mermaid. She's got the trident. She's got a crown.
That face.
That hair.
And
She's
that
beautiful.
Hair. And her legs.
And the
her
drama.
bare legs.
Yeah. The drama of the long kind of jacket.
Yeah.
So gorgeous.
Yeah.
Up next, newcomer Juicy Couture. Juicy Couture is our Instagram posing queen. She's cute. She's cute. This is a cute, kind of fun, pink, what was that, denim?
It looks like she was attacked by like a lion. Yeah, it's fine. It's cute. She's fine.
Did I do a P? My Little Poonie is next, and that is short for My Little Poonani. My Little Poonie.
I need a moment. I have to step away when we're talking about My Little Poonie.
She said she did not put her age. She said, y'all don't need to know my age, and I loved her for that.
But her age was on the screen for like half a second. She's like 38. She's like my age. She's like a year older.
But it doesn't matter because she is so
why would
fun.
it matter? What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Nothing.
Who said it matters?
Age doesn't matter. Okay, My Little Poonie.
The entrance look was phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks great. And there's branding. It says My Little Poonie.
I mean,
right there.
it's so cute. She's got little vaginas all over her. And
I didn't even notice those. You know what that gives me?
they're little poonies.
Remember the dress from last season? The dress from last series with all the holes in it that the winner got? Remember that dress?
Yes, and now they don't get a dress. They get 13,000 euro.
15.
They get 15,000 euro, which is 13,000 euro in previous decades.
It's more than a dress.
And you don't have to wear that dress.
And they don't get cash prizes.
Do you
they
think,
get
how many times do you think Envy
badges.
Peru has worn that dress? She probably wears it as like a joke.
I mean, it is pretty. But just like the idea of
The
like,
build up
this is
to
your
it.
prize.
Yeah, the build up to it unfortunately affected the way we do that. Okay,
Yeah.
but she looks great.
She
and
looks
I have
great.
to say, she is my crush. I think
That's your crush,
out
your
of
trade.
drag. Well, no. Okay, let's say this because I stay dialed in. My understanding, based on the drag culture around me, specifically the black drag queens around me, is that trade means someone who can be viewed as like tough and hard and like straight passing, but like hard, kind of street, kind of. It's not just like a cute guy. I think just like white women on TikTok have turned the term T into something that makes me want to rip my eyes out, I think us white drag queens are doing the same thing to trade. So I'm not going to say that she's trade because there's nothing about her that's straight passing, but I will say she's so hot.
You horny?
I'm horny.
Well, thank you for reminding me of that.
Horny.
Good thought to think about. Up next is Vivaldi, the young...
Vivaldi.
What's the word for like a master musician?
Oh, nerd.
Vivaldi is cool and weird, and I'm obsessed.
Oh, I loved it. I love the entrance look. I love the giant titties, the sleeves, the crown. It was all just, it was an amalgam of...
Amalgam?
Yeah. So that's okay. So I have a word a day toilet paper roll in the calendar.
Yeah.
So you
poop all the time. So how many days do you go through?
Oh, I've gone through about 12 years in the last month, and so I have a lot of words to keep track of.
Okay.
I loved it. I think she looks incredible.
I'm excited for her.
Yeah,
I like
me
her
too.
energy. Up next was Love Masisi, and she is 43. She
Love
came out
that.
with these giant eggplants. We love eggplants.
I thought this was brilliant.
Okay, even
It
without
was
the
insane.
eggplants, it's amazing. I love the hair. I love the kind of like 80s like rock and roll goddess.
And I love that you brought up, 43, yes. Is this the most balanced cast age-wise we've seen in a while? There's a lot of older established queens. There's like 4 or 5 queens.
Oh yeah.
That are like above 35. I'm enjoying this. I don't know if
You're
that's
gonna
a
move to
storyline.
Holland?
Yeah, well, I have to. I've aged out, and and of course, so I've been to Barcelona, and so I was very easily moved into that culture, so I could very easily adapt this culture.
This is what you feel like when I say come.
Yes, I love it.
Oh yes.
I thought it was insane.
Love the boots. Love the gloves.
Loved it.
Love the giant eggplants.
Love the hair.
Yeah. All right. Next up is the Countess, 21. Oh, bitch.
Bitch.
She came in with a real fucking canary diamond.
Bitch. The Countess, the minute I saw her confessional look, I was like, oh, it's over. She's it. She's it.
This is I think this is a new age of Drag Race because I don't know if this is a character. I kind of don't care if it is or if it isn't, or if this is just how she lives her life. The kind of like it's why we used to watch Real Housewives. Like, this is the Countess. To see wealth and to see that kind of attitude.
But
it's not good, but it's funny in small doses.
No. I don't even think it's an attitude. I think she's kind. I'm Obsessed.
But I love
Top
the
tier,
kind of like
top tier.
the kind of like early seasons like Moira Rose like I'm not seeing any fabrics that I would use. Like
So Moira
in episode
Rose
2.
was not on Drag Race.
Up next, shut up, Vanessa Van Cartier. Now this is a name we've heard of before.
Yes.
Oh, this is stunning. This is polished.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is polished. This is like Envy Peru level drag excellence. Walking
Drag
through the
excellence.
door.
And when they cut to her confessional and she's just as stunning out of drag.
Yeah.
Get out.
It's very exciting.
She's
This
also
is technically
an older queen. I think it is divided. I think it's half younger, half older. I love that.
Yeah.
Because of my knees. Oh.
As an older queen, it's good for you to see yourself represented on the screen.
I really love how you're able to disconnect from your own reality.
I'm a lot younger than you.
Yeah? Go up and down the stairs. Let me watch it.
Now, age doesn't have anything to do with my physical abilities.
It's your motivation. I get it. Same.
Up next is Tabitha. She is 46. She is a dame. She comes in and she throws her pearls. That was kind of funny.
The Showgirls moment. And then
Yeah.
she had to explain to the younger people what Showgirls was. Which was
So she
tough. That
so
was tough
she
to
came
do.
in and she said, "I'm the camp queen. I'm here to be funny." When I first saw her, I was like, "Oh, I'm interested in this. This is kind of fun." She's obviously, you know, Kata Minaj, who used to be ex with My Little Pony.
Well, not used to be. She is currently the ex.
This is cute.
Yeah, I love it. It's giving me very Eva Destruction. I know we're not supposed to compare queens, but
Oh, the bang. Yeah.
right, the bang and the kind of like
Beat to self.
spooky and the gorgeous beat. Loved it.
This season is giving me a lot more variety in the drag. So it's like Vivaldi's kind of weird experimental. It seems like Kata Minaj and My Little Pony are like also wacky and a little darker if they want to be. I'm loving it. Oh, the first episode is a talent show, Mama.
All Stars rules. I loved that.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved that.
Not only is it a talent show, they bring back the Series 1 girls to watch, and it was so
Oh
exciting
my god,
seeing them.
can we go through their looks?
Let's just say a quick
Oh
hi.
my god. So Chelsea Boy.
Hot.
So good.
Hot.
I fucking loved it. Envy.
And very, always looking
Always like incredible.
Excellent.
Get out of here, please.
Mad at her.
Stunning. Janie Jacquet.
Janie Jacquet.
She looked as
Beautiful.
disappointed as she always does. She's like, I guess I didn't win this. I don't know why I'm here.
Yeah.
Madam Mustache.
Oh, good to see her back. Madam Madness. Are you kidding?
You went with it. Don't even act like
I'm
it.
very tired.
I thought she looked incredible. Obsessed.
Yeah. Oh.
Up next we had Mama Queen. She's stunning, stunningly gorgeous. Are you kidding? Get out of here. It did look like she might have gotten a nose job. Doesn't it look tinier? Maybe that's just her.
Maybe
paint.
she's just painting tiny.
I was a little I was a little disappointed, and I'll tell you why, and it's a good reason. Because Mama Queen to me is stunningly gorgeous, and I loved everything she did on her season. And so I wanted her to come out in another kind of giant moment, and instead she looks stunning. Do not get me wrong.
She's beautiful.
But she came out as just kind of like, I'm
Well,
the
maybe
cute girl
she
on the
knew
street.
she would be sitting down, and she wanted to be respectful.
True.
Of
She's like,
everyone else.
I'm not getting paid. I'm just gonna show up in this.
Megan Schoenbrod. Megan and Mama are all over TikTok, and they're funny to me.
Is she?
I love watching them
Oh,
together.
good.
Megan looks cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Abby OMG.
Abby OMG came in her homecoming dress.
She loves her green hair.
She really, I mean, she's gorgeous. We can't really say anything. Patty Pam Pam.
Patty Pam Pam.
I'm obsessed with her drag. I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
obsessed.
always got something going on, doesn't she?
Stunning. That hair, the makeup, and this gorgeous ribbon. I'm obsessed. Patty Pam Pam can do no wrong. I'm sorry. We lost her way too soon. Then we had first out of last season, Room. She came out she was roomy.
She was roomy.
I like it. I think it's
Yeah, I think it looks great.
I think we see a glow up there for sure.
Yeah.
Settergen.
Settergen is always weird looking, but in a fun way.
I like that she has a hat on, and then on top of the hat, she has her hair in curlers.
Yeah.
It's insane, and it's Settergen.
Now let's talk about Fred Van Leer coming onto the stage.
Oh my god. Fred Van Leer, did she get a new makeup person?
I think there's been a glow up.
That makeup for these first 2 episodes, I don't know, maybe there's a train wreck coming later, but these first 2 episodes, she looks incredible.
Yes. She was in the silver one shoulder thing with the feather boa.
Ooh.
She looked so good. This hair was everything. I'm gonna try and redo it.
I would love
I'm
to see that.
obsessed.
I just want to know who did her makeup because I think her face is looking
Her eyes look really beautiful. Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah. Let's get into the talent show. We can kind of talk about the girls as they go. So first up was Vivaldi. She did a burlesque act. She had reveals. She had comedy moments.
She had the little armpit jeweled hair. She kept missing, like she kept thinking the song was over when it wasn't.
That's
that
funny.
was brilliant.
Yeah, good way to start off the show.
Yeah, I was a little nervous when she told Fred, I'm doing burlesque, I guess. And Fred was like, you're one big question mark, aren't you? Burlesque done wrong is really bad. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
And it's easily done that way.
Yeah.
I thought she did a really great job.
I agree. Ivy Elise with Silk Poi. Now she was bringing the drama, and the Silk Poi was like the swinging silks.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted this to be... This felt a little flat for me.
Yeah, I thought she looked like Katniss Everdeen. I did enjoy the kind of Hunger Games moment. I was hoping that she was going to kill someone.
It wasn't a
just
lot
kinda-
going on
I agree.
facially.
I agree.
And it wasn't connecting.
Yeah, I agree.
But
she
it's a
looked-
gorgeous talent,
she looked
and she's
fantastic,
beautiful.
yeah.
Milo Pooney doing a dance with some backup dancers.
Doing a pole dance. She was dancing on that pole, bitch.
Oh yeah, pole dance.
Yeah.
Milo Pooney pole dance.
Did you notice at one point when she like jumped up and grabbed on, it kind of lifted off the floor?
That's
like it was
that-
about to topple over. I was like, oh.
That happens with those kinds of poles, though.
Oh, well,
Do you remember-
my pole, I try and keep it as straight as possible. But, you know, if I could keep it that straight, my parents and I would still have a good relationship. But that's not the point. The point is we're talking about that pole. I thought she did great. And she looked amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I love it.
We've seen a
harsh
couple of
thing.
polls. Reggie B with an original rap.
This is where we're really feeling the Auntie Chan absence because she's our rapstress, okay? She's our Barb.
Twiggy. She's our
You've heard that.
Lin-Manuel Chanda.
She's our Manchanda. I don't know a lot, about rapstresses, but I will say there does have to be a tone and a variety in your voice, perhaps.
Varietal.
She just seemed to keep her voice low, and it was hard to hear even. And I don't speak Dutch, okay? I was reading the subtitle, so I got it because I could read it. But the judges were like, because their ear holes they had to move their wigs. It didn't pick up for me until she started dancing, and then I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the dancing was fun.
Because she went.
I just remember thinking, like, if you get through, you are very likely going to have to do this type of thing later on. So maybe, like, keep that? I don't know.
Yeah, there's always,
maybe
like
do
a challenge
something-
where they have to, like, rap or something. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe, like, keep that hidden. I don't know. Speaking of other things that should have been kept hidden, let's talk about Tabitha. Tabitha... So earlier in the episode, Tabitha was sitting next to Vanessa Van Cartier, and she kind of took the old man approach of, well, why is there a trans woman here? Because she has a leg up on the competition.
Yeah.
Which is not true. We know that.
So we went to Sonic, okay? And we did talk about this while we were sitting in the car at Sonic. But Sonic is one of those places that I think I want, and then I get there and I realize I can get dried chicken.
Can I be honest?
And I can get tater tots. That's all I can get.
Can I be honest about this particular Sonic? It's the only one in Chicago, so they don't care about their quality. And it's fine.
Can I be honest?
If you go to another Sonic,
can I be
it's
honest?
not the same.
Well, I don't know about that. Can I be honest? The person taking the order and the person bringing our food out,
lovely.
That was top tier.
Lovely,
That
top
was
tier.
10
I'm
out
not
of
talking
10.
about that. I'm talking in
10 out of
general.
10.
I'm talking in general. That
No, you're
Sonic
right.
is very different from the Sonics.
Well, the chicken's very dry, and I do feel like
And
the chicken
usually-
has been dead
and the
for a long
wait-
time.
and the wait is
but
a
the
long time.
the tater tots, perfect.
And it's fine because you go there. It's fine.
And you eat
we're
tater
not
tots.
talking about that. We're talking about this
I'm
old
sorry.
man
Okay, yeah.
having this.
Well, okay, so we talked about that.
Yeah.
Like, first, I just want to say.
So I watched it when it came out. You watched it more recently.
Yes, well, because oh my God, because I have my dog, and I'm engaged.
Your
We have
girls.
to talk about the
Yeah.
wedding and stuff. I want to preface it by saying, for people outside of the United States watching this, you may not have reacted the same way. We do take things a little more seriously. We do get our feelings hurt a little more because things in this country for marginalized groups is so much worse that I think we're already on edge. So if we see anyone kind of disparagingly, even kind of jokingly talk about trans people, we're immediately like, what the fuck? because we know that our culture blows and they face a lot of hardships in our world. So I just want to say that off the bat.
I agree with that.
Okay.
My issue came just with the idea of, and maybe it's because I recognize that I've probably said this myself in the past, the idea that a trans woman has it easier in drag, it's ridiculous. And it's not true. And in some respects, they may have it harder.
Which is what she said.
And she did it way more gracefully than I am doing it right now. Or whatever.
I think, she's an older queen and she's probably had to deal with that for a long time. Yeah. And she's dealt with that exact attitude 1,000 times. So I think for her, she was just like, fuck it, let's just get through it. But I will say, like, I thought it was a strong statement.
To write out my first impression of you
for Tabitha to say, just to say that, especially just based on, like, sorry, we're taking it there. You have a lot of nerve to talk about anyone getting a leg up or having some extra advantage when you look the way you do with your drag. Like, I'm just saying, you're clearly not taking drag so seriously to the point that you're trying to be the best drag that you can be. So what do you care if she has tits?
Yeah, it's giving very I'm camp, so I don't have to try.
Yeah, it's not good. And then sorry to jump ahead, but then she comes out in the runway covered in tits. So she just, was talking about how she didn't care for this person with tits being a part of this competition. And then she came out and made a joke out of them. I did not care for it. And I know that we as Americans, we're just really trying to protect.
We're scared of getting canceled.
Yes. Well, no, I don't think that's the reason, but I do feel like we're more protected because we realize just how horrible it is here. But did not like it. But she also had a very different reaction. Fred also had a very different reaction. So perhaps it wasn't taken in the same spirit.
True. Yeah, I just personally didn't like that.
Didn't care for it.
And it wasn't a good first impression for me.
I agree. Tabitha. So when she did her whole dancing, which by the way, how funny was it that this talent show, they brought props and people.
Backup dancers, yeah.
Okay. I enjoyed seeing people and props. And people as props.
Even taking my
I don't know that you can.
My bias aside from kind of not liking Tabitha already, I thought it was just fine. I thought the talent was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Next was Love Masisi singing an original song, No Speed Limit. Very cute.
Very cute. I loved the look. Are you kidding me?
I loved her look.
And she wrote that song.
That was a really cute bop.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
No
complaints.
All right, next was the Countess.
Oh my God. So
the Countess?
Vivaldi, she was talking to Vivaldi earlier.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, so you do, I'm playing the piano. And Fred was like, oh, that's funny because like your name's Vivaldi and LOL or, I'm sure that's what he said. I didn't read that actually. It was kind of a funny moment of Countess being like, no, I'm the one that plays the piano. That was exactly what I expected from the Countess. I have to be honest. That was brilliant.
I mean, getting a fucking full grand piano.
And she looked incredible.
My only thought was you're gonna show your fingers close up. Maybe do a little polish. I understand you can't have nails. Don't have nails. Maybe do a little polish on them. A little nail polish. But otherwise, I love the Countess.
Can I see your nails?
I'm letting my nails heal. That's different.
I just see. Like, I get that, but when you let them heal, you can also get, like, a polish that's, like, a strengthener or, like, oil.
I do those.
That'll make them...
Stop! Don't tell me you didn't think that when you watched it.
I didn't.
But you're, like, the nail queen. You always have nails.
Yes, and I'm very into hands. I'm very much a hand person. And I remember people's hands more than I remember their names. I got the nicest compliment. Can I tell you this? When I posted a picture, and I don't post a lot of pictures out of drag because I'm very self-conscious, but I was feeling myself, got a haircut, I was feeling very good. And so I took a mirror shot, because that's what we do. And my mirror was very dirty, but and I shared it on social media because I felt kind of good about myself. And somebody messaged me. I know this is really weird, but I just want to say, I love your hands. You have beautiful hands. He's like, even in drag, like when I watch the episodes, I stare at your hands with your nails and like you just have long barber hands and I just have to say I love your hands. And I messaged back and I said, that's the best compliment I've ever received in my entire life because it's not a sex thing. I'm just a hand person. I notice people's hands. What is that? I don't know. But thank you. Best compliment I've ever received.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Sorry. Anyway, she did great.
Up next, Juicy Couture with a little spoken word. Now, she was doing a spoken word piece about posing, but she never posed.
Yeah. So I agree. I think Fred said this.
Fred said that, yeah.
It was a really funny concept. I agree. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
Well, all I do is pose. That's all anybody thinks I can do, so that's what I'll do. And then she did.
But the girls were still living.
Well, and
because
the concept is funny. The song was really good. Like, it was like it felt like it was building up to the joke. Pose.
Come on,
Like,
give it to us.
And then she just kind of waited till the final one where she went. Great concept, poor execution.
Yeah.
Just like the United States of America. Great concept.
Oh!
I'm just trying to distance myself as much as I can. I just want Dutch people to take me into their homes.
Oh, I would love to move to Holland.
Right?
Up next, Vanessa Van Cartier with this piece.
Okay.
I don't even know what it's called. It's a piece. She was in a cage and there was a rose. It was drama.
Yeah, I don't typically like those kinds of performances, but I must say.
Performance art.
The performance art. Well, because I like my art in paintings from my nephew, because he draws. And Pokemon. If you ever need a Pokemon, he can do it.
Oh, yeah.
But I really enjoyed it.
It was cute.
Yeah, I think I would have connected with it more if I was in person because the judges seemed to be really moved.
Yeah, the judges seemed to be really into it.
I don't know that I got that via the Wow Presents Plus app, but I enjoyed it.
And last but not least is Keta Minaj with her magic act.
She also had a very hot
assistant, which is important when you're doing magic. You need to have an attractive assistant, eye candy, if you will. Fred Van Leer hates magic, we find out, but he liked this.
Okay, can I say this? I love Fred Van Leer. Don't get me wrong.
I'm liking Fred.
What an odd thing to dislike.
He hates magic, and he said he hates when grown women wear ponytails.
Didn't she wear a ponytail in episode 2?
It was like a half up, half down thing. It was like
but there was a ponytail involved. I thought she was great.
Oh, I thought she was great. I thought it was funny. Told a story. It was exciting.
Yeah, it was sexy.
Yeah.
That body, though.
And then after that, we had Runway.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Nightlife extravaganza. We have My Little Pony in their club kid look.
Oh, my God.
This was really fucking cool.
I thought it was so cool and polished. She's from Club Clit, which, if you're a straight man, you absolutely have never been there.
Ha! I love it. Patterns mixing. Fur, stole.
Polished, extreme makeup face.
And boots. Up next, Reggie B with their Amsterdam David Bowie look. Amsterdam Club Kid. The outfit, I don't hate. Yeah. I like the jacket.
Love the arms.
The wig is David Bowie, but it just doesn't do a lot for me.
Can we speak in generalities? Of course we can. Listen, I think she has a bright future as a drag queen. I think she entered this competition a little too soon. There's just
it's a not ripe
rush. That outfit was good.
Yeah.
It just was
pairing it with that.
I think had she been doing drag maybe 3 years longer, it would have been great. But there was something like the wig was weird, the panty butt, the diaper butt. It was. I just think she needed more time in the oven.
A little more time in the oven.
Have you ever taken your chicken pot pie out too soon
in the Dutch oven?
It's still eggs.
Vivaldi with her 1920s alien.
Oh my God.
I quickly falling in love with Vivaldi.
Vivaldi is. She's young.
Hung.
Oh no, I knew we were gonna say that.
The way that the hair
with the rhinestones along the edge.
Yeah. The outfit, the colors, the boots, the stockings.
Brilliant.
I just loved it.
Yeah.
This is Edward Gorey. It's
all the Gores.
It's
Al
like
Gore.
20s. No. Ivy Elise in her Dr. Seuss, very Cirque du Soleil.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Controversial. I disagree with the judges. When the judges were like, it's fine, but like you're shiny on the bottom and you're not shiny on top.
I mean, it's very Lee Bowery.
Well, that's what they said. They said, well, if you're going to be Lee Bowery, but then you're shiny on the bottom, you're not shiny on top, you should be shiny on top. No, she's feathered on top. I thought this was adorable.
Yeah, I didn't hate it either.
I didn't hate it at all.
I didn't really see why the judges were mad at it.
And they hated her shoes. Remember they called her out for her shoes? Which I was like, those are club kids. Why are you mad? I liked it.
Why are you mad?
Why are you mad?
Tabitha's next with her tits. There was a little bit of Twitter discourse because this is kind of a standard burlesque costume.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen it in the burlesque world before. She does have one black tit, so that's good for representation.
Okay, but there's... Okay. She doesn't... she wasn't... I don't know what she was trying to do.
Well, yeah, and also besides that, I don't know what the makeup and the face has to do with any of it. We're not getting it, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Juicy Couture. Juicy Couture. Kind of in these feathered wings.
Oh, Showgirl Butterfly.
Showgirl Butterfly.
I liked it.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
Juicy Couture. Oh, love Massisi in this Studio 54 look.
Oh my god, with a wig reveal. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah, that was so cool.
I was just bummed. Okay, can I say this? Can I say this? I'll say this. I thought she looked incredible. That gave me all of the Studio 54. But her wig reveal, she turned around to do it. And so you could see, we watched her hold down the back of the wig reveal as she pulled the wig off.
Oh, she should have done that from the back.
Right? Like you showed us how you showed us how the milk was getting milked. What is that saying?
You showed us how the sausage was made.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you always talking about cows and balls.
Oh, you showed us how cows play with balls.
You ever seen a cow after it's been washed and blow dried?
No.
I'll send you a picture.
Oh, yes, I have. Sorry, I thought this was a joke.
Up next is the Countess in this latex look.
Latex to me is a very Club Kid look.
Yeah.
It's visually striking. And she had a bullwhip, so that's also physically striking.
Vanessa Van Cartier in this kind of moon dust, the Queen of the Moon.
Studio 54, Queen of the Moon, obsessed.
Sparkles everywhere.
She looked
a whole moment.
Stunning.
She had that giant Coke spoon.
Oh, which it will kill her.
Kita Minaj with her face skinny vibes, the leopard.
Mm-hmm.
This is really cool.
It is really cool. It's very... I'm rolling in a bar and like, is that coming to kill me or like, are we having fun? I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Did I bore you?
I'm just tired. It's past my bedtime.
Oh, okay. So we find out the winner of
Episode 1.
Oh, of episode 1.
Kita Minaj!
Which loved was...
She got a Sonos speaker.
System.
And a badge.
For 1,000 euros.
They're doing badges.
They're doing badges now. We should, you know what? No, I want a badge. If that's a thing,
should we do IMHO badges?
Yeah, can I have one?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's too sweaty.
These are yours.
Oh fuck, these are mine. I'm gonna have to wash my tits. I think it's well deserved, absolutely.
Yeah.
For me, para mí, or as the Dutch say,
me.
Puni did it for me this episode. But I also am very in love with her physically. So
you're letting your balls do the talking.
Which is why I don't eat cows.
Because they play with your balls.
And then
the bottom two are Juicy Couture and Reggie B, our two newbies. They're lip syncing against each other with Dula Peep's song Physical.
Yes, of course. From these first 2 episodes, I do have to say it is an older judge panel, and I do believe that they are kind of leaning towards the older queens. But
yeah, you would benefit.
I would benefit very strongly. They'd say, "Oh, do you remember the war?"
Which one?
Seeing the newest person, the Instagram girl, and then like the younger queen go against each other.
It's kind of opposite of Drag Race USA.
Yeah, and exactly what we expected. Honestly, what we expected because of season 1 of Holland, when Rue went home first, and she was the Instagram queen.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're just like trying to prove a point that they weren't wrong.
Well,
I don't know.
it's different
I agree with it. I agreed with
votes.
it. So unfortunately, we do lose our Instagram queen.
I have some jokes written down.
Oh, okay.
Juicy squeezed every last drop of energy she had out of that number, but unfortunately reached her expiration date. Juicy Couture, more like Juicy off the rack, or as Fred say, off my runway. Juicy Couture was living up to her name with those juicy knees. Did you see they were all bloody? And that's all. Those are my jokes.
Oh, jokes. Okay, I did not connect that. So, goodbye. She's going back to Instagram, which is a beautiful place to be, especially during the pandemic.
I think she has a bright future.
Sure. We all do.
Yeah.
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 End of episode 1. What an amazing start to this series.
Oh, did I not
Holland
tell you?
is
Did I not tell
bonkers.
you? It's great this
You
season.
did, actually. You watched it when it first came out, and
Yeah.
I was not ready to take that on because I had other things going on. And you were like, I know you're not ready to talk about it, but the first episode of Holland, it's so good. And then I watched it, and I was like, you're right. It's really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm super excited for
Yeah.
this season. We'll take a brief break and enjoy this message from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with episode 2.
Do we have a commercial?
I just have to stand up for a second.
Watch IMHO! And we're back. We're back with episode 2, series 2,
Yes.
Drag Race Holland.
And in this episode, we get 2 kind of iconic drag race tropes. We get the main challenge, which is unconventional materials sewing challenge.
So good.
And then, we haven't seen this in a while,
Messy photo shoot.
messy photo shoot. Big fan.
But agree. I was a big fan.
The big fan.
Both of those, which we typically see in the first episode. The messy photo shoot is usually like right off the bat, and then the unconventional materials challenge is traditionally also in episode 1. So we're seeing episode 2 really get the shine, which I'm into.
I'm into it. These are so fun to watch.
Yeah.
And they only had 30 minutes.
Yeah, they only have 30 minutes to get into it for this photo shoot. And so I will say this. My favorite part about the photo shoot, the messy photo shoot, is that people are coming in, they've got their dreams in front of them. They're so excited. They took hours to get ready. This is their big premiere. And then boom, they have to ruin it. That's the fun part, right? Seeing like the good drag be ruined. So I was kind of like,
Oh, you want to see all their hard work ruined?
well, because they walked in with like I don't want to say barely hard work. No, 30 minutes is hard. But they're not at their best, and then they're getting it ruined, and it's like, well, you didn't really care about it. I want to see their dreams get blown and rain on it.
Some of those girls did a lot in 30 minutes, though.
Oh, no, that's very true. That's
I
very true.
was
that's
shook.
You know what that is? That's the Jada Essence Hall
School of Thought.
School of Thought. Yeah.
THOT.
Mm-hmm.
Some notable moments for me, Vivaldi's eyelash coming off. Oh, she was fabulous.
Can I
though.
say this? Tabitha.
Tabitha made you laugh.
Yeah. It was bad. It was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it's funny. I also just love the idea that Fred is throwing leaves at you. There's a giant fan. There's a hot guy holding a
Sprinkler system.
Sprinkler.
Oh, yeah, who was he?
I don't know, but
Their pit crew.
That moment when they switched it and then they showed him turn on the water and he went, oh my God,
He was hot.
that was hot.
Can I tell you this?
Oh.
The first time I ever graced the stage ever, I was in the 9th grade. I was a freshman. Frosh.
Wait,
in
that
high
is how
school.
9th grade works. Yeah.
And I was doing this play called The School for Scoundrels, I think.
Sure.
And I was playing a bum. That was also like the older wise man figure. You looked very young, but there wasn't a lot of guys that wanted to do theater
Yeah.
because it was gay.
Oh, yeah, that was probably the reason.
So
yeah.
for the first half of the play, about
Sure.
30 minutes,
Mhm.
I needed to be hidden on stage under a pile of newspapers and trash. So I was, that was my first ever stage experience, was hidden under newspapers. And then it was so fun because I would come out and I would deliver my line and everyone over here would be scared because they didn't know I was under there.
Thank you for bringing that up. That reminds me of the early days of IMHO when you were the intern. We would actually sit you under a pile of trash.
Oh, it
And
was
then
not
people would hear you
fun.
laughing, and then you'd come in with your intern minute. That would go on for way too long. So it's kind of like full circle, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
At the moment.
I don't miss it because oftentimes you would kind of set them on fire, and that was hard.
Well, you got to burn your trash because of the ozone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So who won this?
The Countess won.
The Countess.
The Countess won. She delivered. She had a wig reveal,
Stunningly gorgeous.
but she delivered a fierce photo, and she
Her
won.
wig reveal was her gorgeous hair. Can we talk about that too?
Oh yeah, she's got.
That
Wait,
hair.
was she? That was her hair.
That was her hair, bitch.
I don't think so.
The reveal was.
I think
into
she
her
revealed
hair.
to another wig.
No, that was her hair.
Should we do another bet? $25 DoorDash. Your internet in here. Okay.
No, I got it.
Look.
Now watch. She takes it off. That's her hair.
That's another wig. Look at
That's
it.
her hair.
No, look at it. You can see the
No,
edges.
that's her hair.
It's a hard front.
Hang on.
No! Oh
That's
my
so strange
gosh.
because her wig reveal looked like her hair.
But that
That's
was a wig
funny.
too.
No, you're right. You're right.
But doesn't that make you love her more?
Yeah, I love her. I mean, it doesn't make me love her more. I did lose DoorDash because of her, but...
Well. Okay, so the Countess won. She won 20 extra seconds in gathering her materials for this unconventional materials challenge.
Oh, it's my favorite
And the
challenge.
theme is glamour,
Glamping. You
Hold
go
on,
to
hold
the
on,
woods and there's a bear.
Glamping couture.
Glamping couture.
With bears. They had those two hot pit crew playing.
Yeah, that was weird.
I didn't mind it.
Countess obviously gets a head... Sorry, JP is eating a bone, but it is from a
cow?
mammal. No, that is actually... Thank you for keeping me honest. That is the fibula of a toddler.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know. So she gets the extra 20 seconds, and so she starts grabbing everything that...
Green.
Yeah, everything green, but also everything that...
Vanessa Van Cartier
Vanessa
had
was
her eye
like
on.
looking at. She's like,
Yeah.
I want that. Okay, I can't have that anymore.
Yeah.
But no worries. We had no worries for Vanessa because she is a style icon.
She's drag excellence.
But they go and grab stuff.
And then it's, the usual, like, who knows how to sew, who doesn't know how to sew. Seems like Vivaldi is the only one who knows how to sew.
Vivaldi was the only one confident enough to say it, but hot gluing things on Drag
that
Race
counts.
can get you a win. Ben de la Creme. She hot glued everything in her unconventional materials
She said
challenge.
that. I do think she was being modest.
I don't. We had our usual, can you do it? I don't know. Can you do it? Can you do it? But my favorite moment of the getting ready,
Putting
chatting
together.
was when Vivaldi and Ivy were talking, and Ivy's like, so Vivaldi, you got your name from like the composer, Vivaldi? And she's like, no, actually, I got it from Google Translate. I put in Gaga for Lady Gaga, I translated it into Latin, and it came out Vivaldi.
That was really cute.
That was so cute. And Vivaldi's a great drag name.
It is
So
really
brilliant.
good.
If you had to pick a drag name from a famous person in history,
Oh!
who would it be?
Well, I know who you're going to say. Joan of Arc.
That's not a fun drag name, though, because everyone tried to burn me anytime I was around. I do love the idea of Vivaldi. I do love the idea of someone calling a classic composer to the stage. All right. You got your dollars out, ladies. Hey, happy bachelorette. Yeah, you having a good time? You getting fucked up? Yeah! Welcome to the stage. Bach! Like, funny.
Bach is actually really good.
Yeah. If you decide to start doing drag and your name is Bach, I'm your mom now. I'm an absentee mom. I have my own life.
Yeah.
But just know.
Maybe like Noah.
And his arc.
Yeah. So I got a boatload of fun for you.
I don't know that they had fun. They watched humanity die around them. And they had to fuck their family.
Would you be sad to see some of humanity go right now?
If I get to fuck my family near camels? No.
They brought wives
And
for the
then-
sons.
Great. Then they had kids. And then who did their kids fuck?
I've always had this question with Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve had kids, great. Who did their kids fuck?
Adam and Eve.
So our whole existence, all of humanity comes from incest.
Mm-hmm. You know, they say we only use a percentage of our brain. It's because of incest.
So if Adam and Eve hadn't...
Adam should have fucked a horse, okay? And Eve should have run the fuck away from Adam because he was a nightmare. We'd all be centaurs.
He was always ribbing her. Because she came from his rib. No! We do have to have an HR department because I don't want you to push me anymore.
Oh, you know what's so weird? Is that I was thinking the exact same thing, but like the opposite of what you said. So let's go with my idea.
It seems like Countess is developing a crush on Vivaldi, and I ship.
Oh, power couple.
Power couple.
Power bottom couple, which is also a strength.
Two bottoms is called a...
Makes a top.
So you know how a grouping of geese is called a gander? Two bottoms.
No, it's not. It's not. Like, don't make me mad.
Two bottoms is called a gaggle. Because they have us gagging on it.
Oh. I'm gonna take that out. That made me so mad. You're just burp?
I have a corset on. All right, Ivy, Elise, in this sleeping bag kind of mermaid gown, one shoulder thing.
Can I say, it was fine. I did not really have an issue with the outfit. I had an issue with her hair.
I didn't either. I agree with you. I agree with you.
I thought, honestly, if it had been styled better, I don't know that they would have been able to read her the way they did.
Right, and she sewed an outfit. It's a structured, fitted, although I think if you close up, she did just cover a corset. I think that's what's happened.
Okay.
So maybe that's why. But from far away, if you don't know that, I don't think it's that bad. Especially if it's for glamping couture.
Has she taken some of the fabric and incorporated it into her hair and made kind of a moment on top of her head as well?
We would have forgave the wig.
It just kind of felt like she, last minute, was like, well, this one just came out of the bag. Let me put this on.
Well, we saw her kind of messing with it a little bit.
Well, okay.
Up next, My Little Pony. Now, she used that inflatable pool castle. It's gorgeous.
Okay, I know that my opinion about her doesn't matter because I am so deeply attracted to her. But again, I think she was robbed this episode. I'm just going to say it. I think there's a weird, we're overlooking her kind of thing, and I don't know what that's about.
Well, we're getting to know everyone. Maybe they're just trying to not let her win everything.
But that was incredible.
I think it looks gorgeous. I love that she used the castle. It really looks like an outfit. And I love the hair.
And the makeup, it all 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Tabitha with these kind of buttons. She was wearing like a poncho with buttons.
Was she in the top or the bottom? I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either, but I think the bottom.
But they said the outfit was great. We love it.
Well, but
you
they
just
also
need
said
bigger hair.
They also said like raise your arm because that's very short, and she did, and she got by just.
Curtis and I were watching
the
it
skin
this
of her
morning,
teeth.
and Curtis was like, so she just like glued a bunch of buttons on.
It doesn't seem very like
purposeful,
crafty, and the wig is cute. But I agree with them. They said as a bigger queen, the bigger their hair, the smaller the waist.
Well, I think that's a big part too of just drag in general with your face shape. You have to be very aware. Like I couldn't pull that wig off, not with my long face. I think just being aware of what your face looks like and your hair looks like.
I think you actually could because whenever you wear those little bus driver wigs, you look really cool.
Wait.
And this
you almost said hot, and then you switched it to cool. Why is that?
And this is a step above a bus driver wig.
Taste it.
No. Up next, Vivaldi with this patchwork coat. I'm gonna say this from someone who sews. That coat is really impressive, and I love the hair.
The coat is cute. Is it an incredible outfit, or is she skinny? No, I know that's brave of me to say.
Wait,
that's
what I usually say.
That baggy diaper with her untucked stuff, little cutout pasties over her skinny body. I think the coat is cool. Is it an incredible shape? Is it something new? No. Do I think that we are loving it because she is skinny? Yes.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Who is that girl I see sitting down? She never moves. Does she live here now? I'm not sure.
Well, I'll say it. I love that hair though, and I kind of want to make it for you.
Oh, I love the hair. Do not get me wrong.
The Countess with her
Crocodile Dandy.
Crocodile Dundee.
Dandy.
Crocodile Dandy.
They don't have Crocodile Dundee there.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know we were doing
everything. She looks phenomenal.
It's really cool. The way what she did with the leaves too.
It gave me as I was watching it, because this is a challenge that I always feel like I should just volunteer to go home and not even participate in. But the monochromatic thing was so smart.
Yeah.
Because even if you don't, she did, but even if you don't fully.
Right under the mic.
Yeah, she's really eating that. But even if you don't fully know what you're doing, if you can just put a bunch of monochromatic stuff together and style it in a semi-decent way, you're safe.
Yeah.
She went further than that, but...
No, it's really good.
She looks incredible. That hair on her face.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Vanessa Van Cartier. It's Khaki Dreams. This is Glam Camp Mosquito Fighter.
Oh, yeah, and she kept, because Moschino, right?
Story.
Moschino.
Oh, mosquitoes.
Are you kidding?
She used the mosquito net as this beautiful cape.
I loved it. I thought she looked incredible.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard to make khaki look anything other than you work at Target. And I thought she was working at Neiman Marcus.
Neiman Carcass, as we call it in the business.
Carcass. I just look incredible. Loved it.
Up next is Kate Minaj in this kind of glam rocker, asymmetrical jumpsuit. I thought this was cool. Am I wrong again?
No, I loved it. But see, okay, take a look at that. That's another look that was safe, just like Vanessa's, just like Hooney's, that they praised Vivaldi's. I don't know. I thought this looked great.
I did too. Love Masisi is next. This is the car, the vehicle. This was I think she kind of knew that she wasn't proud of this before she walked on the runway. And yeah, I don't think there was a lot of like focus on anything. It was just kind of like big skirt. I see what she was trying to do with the bustier, but it didn't translate for me.
Yeah, it was bad. I thought it was bad.
And then Reggie B with the kind of sleeping bag bustle skirt.
She had a cute little moment where she came out with the sleep mask on and was surprised.
Yeah, she was telling a story. Her heel immediately broke.
Shake and go wig. Again, it struck me as this was too soon for you.
Let's put her back in the oven and cook her a little more in the Dutch oven.
Yeah, let's put her in the Dutch oven with some, what are famous Dutch foods? Bread?
Like you said, Kita, Milo Puni, and Vanessa Van Cartier are safe. And then it's very clear that from the judges' critiques that the Countess and Vivaldi are toppies.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of unclear about the rest of them.
They highly praised Tabitha and then highly criticized her. Tabitha was really hard for me. I could not tell if they loved it or they didn't.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we get down to the winner, which I wasn't sure after the critiques because Vivaldi I did not connect in that same way. But to me, I thought it was very clear and I agreed.
Countess.
The Countess, yeah.
We can always count on the Countess.
Well, it is a monochromatic. It's a countess. Okay. So thrilled for her. She won a sewing machine valued at €1,000.
She won that. What's it called?
Are you kidding?
She won.
Sew your clothes.
The Bernina.
The Bernina.
The Bernina, which is a good drag name. Countess had a really good episode. She is making me laugh.
Oh, she's incredible. Well, remember when they were getting ready, and this was the moment where she talked to Tabitha, and Tabitha's like, "I'm watching you more than I'm watching myself. Put on your my makeup." And I was like, "Yeah, we can tell you don't look at yourself when you put on your makeup." And then she's like, "Oh yeah, no, thank you. Sure, yeah, that's great." And then she's like, "Well, what can we learn from you?" And it was kind of just like a soft poke, and Tabitha's like, "I'm thinking about like shaving my eyebrows like you do. I'll shave them if I'm safe."
Oh,
Deal.
so she's gonna...
And she was safe.
She was safe, so maybe Tabitha will shave her eyebrows.
I would like to see that happen. I would like to see it. But our bottom two, again, it's another young...
Yes.
But this is a family relation.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes.
It's Reggie and Elise.
Yeah, who do come from the butterflies of Peru. What are
Mermaids.
they? Butterflies underwater.
And they lip sync to the song "Don't Leave Me This Way" by Thelma Houston.
Oh, I love that song.
Okay, Ivy killed it.
Yeah, she really did. Reggie, she went and changed her shoes because her heels broke. She stripped her sleeping bags off of her, so she was like ready to dance. I was like, uh-oh, this is not good because Ivy's in a full gown. She can't really move. Yeah, you don't have to move if you're Ivy. Like, she made that work.
Yeah.
And she started crawling on the ground, and there was just so much emotion. And while she's doing that, Reggie seemed to be kind of like doing desperate dance moves that didn't really quite connect with the song. Yeah, I was really proud of Ivy. Really proud. Very happy for her. Yeah. And just like last episode, we said goodbye to a queen who needs to be in the Dutch oven a little longer. That's all.
A little longer in that Dutch oven.
But she said, I'm on the biggest stage. What a dream come true. And it's true. She's done such an incredible job.
Yeah. These girls are leaving reading. With Juicy, she left and she was like, fuck you to Fred Van Leer.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That is funny. And you know what? If I were ever to make it on U.S. Drag Race...
You would say that to
When I left, no, I would make fun of Fred Van Leer. It would make no sense, but I'd do it.
So what did we learn this week? We learned...
We just did the first 2 episodes. I know we have a couple more episodes to go. We're
playing catch up a little bit. It feels like the summer has slowed down a little bit, so we're going to get into more of a regular groove.
The sun, you know. We will be back with more Holland very soon. So far, though, what an incredible cast. Love it. If you enjoyed this, make sure that you like, you subscribe, you comment, and most importantly, you share it with people. When you leave a comment or you tweet at us that we love the show, and then I tweet back, well, who'd you share it with? Tom. And then you say, whoa, 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 that's too aggressive. I'm going to watch movie bitches now. And I'm like, well, they're not even doing it anymore. Are they?
If you would like to see more of us, join us over on Patreon, IMHOtheSHOw. Patreon.com/IMHOtheShow. You can also find us individually on Cameo.
Or you can find us together at IMHOtheShow.com for a Cameo where the two of us just insult each other while we wish your mom a happy birthday.
And until next time...
What? Holland.
Holland. Wait, what's our sign off for this one? Dutch oven.
Well put...
Oh, no! Did you just fart? No, not yet.
Not yet! Oh my god!